What's up, fellas? So I had a loyal patron supporter that wanted to know how to be high value without throwing booty away. All right, because I recently made the video why low value men sometimes have more sex than high value men. And in that video, I was specifically talking about how high value men, if a woman ain't on point right off the bat, we discard them when we move on. Okay, and I told y'all guys that in doing so, it will cost you ass sometimes. All right, I admitted it. It will cost you ass sometimes. Being a high value man and not, playing games with women and doing all this other bullshit will cost you ass. So he wanted to know how to maintain high value and still maximize his ass intake. Okay, guys. So first thing y'all guys need to know is that what I'm about to say, it doesn't make you low value. Chasing a girl makes you low value. All right. The issue with me, and I'm gonna tell y'all, I came up with 6 things you can do to maximize your ass intake for all my guys who want to be high value but still don't want to throw booty away. Cause I ain't gonna lie to you guys, sometimes I throw booty away. When a girl is not on point, I ain't gonna lie, maybe I could have. So, but what I'm gonna tell you guys is, if you do any of this stuff, y'all guys gotta understand that essentially you're gambling your time. That's what you're doing. Because what happens is a woman has not made you a priority. Okay. Now, I've already told you guys a woman could not make you a priority because technically you might not be drop dead gorgeous to her. And once you go on a date with her and she has experienced your personality and stuff like that, you can warm her up and raise her interest. Okay. And that's fine. Just at this point in my life as being high value, I don't have time to gamble my time like that. Maybe if she's just super bad, I might do it. But to be honest with you, I don't even think in that situation I would do it. I'm just gonna be honest with you guys. I expect complete compliance or I'm moving on. That's just it, guys. Okay. So first thing I want to say is a good rule of thumb to maximize your ass intake and maintain being high value is to always try twice. That's the thing. Most high value men, we only try one time. You got one time to get your ass in line, bitch, or I'm on. Okay. Always try twice if you're trying to maximize your ass intake. Not the next day, but couple of weeks, a month later. Okay. So the first one we guys is if she cancels and offers another day, or even if she don't offer another day. Say you had a date for Friday and she calls you and say, hey, I need to cancel. Can we do some other time? Or let's just say she cancels and don't offer another time, right? A good rule of thumb is wait a couple of weeks and try again. Even a month. A month will probably be better. Okay? The reason that is, guys, is when y'all guys see a girl canceling, y'all guys got to understand something. What does that tell you? Why is she canceling? More than likely, there's a guy she has higher interest in than you. Okay. Now, the reason why you don't want to try for next week, do you think whatever she has going on with that other dude, now it ain't always got to be another dude. Maybe her girl called and said, hey girl, I got tickets to the Beyonce concert, but let's just stick to the dude right now. If you think asking her next week, do you think whatever her and that dude got going on has dissolved in a week? See, what's happening is either she's dating a dude and she's losing interest, or she just met a dude and she's probably more physically attracted to him than you, and she kind of wants to see where things go with him first. Okay. Or maybe she doesn't find him more physically attractive than you, but she's, spent a couple of weeks with him or whatever. She likes where things is going and she wants to see where this is going first. Okay. Or maybe he hit her up and said, hey, let's do Friday instead. Who knows, right? The point is there's a penis that's coming before you. The reason why you want to wait 2, 3, 4 weeks, I would say a month, all right, is because you want to let her know, see what's ever going on with that situation. If it's done got better and things are progressing with that dude, if you hit her up in a month, she probably won't even respond to your call. Okay. If you hit her up in a month and things have dissolved, she'll make herself available. That's the thing with that, guys. That's why I prefer a month over a week or two, because there's another penis before you and you want to give that time to either dissolve, or even if she gonna be with the dude, gonna be with the fucking dude. I don't want to be involved in that. And the reason why you don't want to be involved in that, guys, you don't want to be going out spending your money and your time with a woman who has a guy that she's really got more interest in. You kind of like the backup plan, but you spending your time and your money. I don't care if it's $20. I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck if you make $250,000 a year. And I don't give a fuck if you met at Starbucks. You do not want to spend an hour of your time that you could have been working on your purpose or spending $10 at Starbucks with a girl who just passing time because this day the dude that she really like don't want to see her. You too high value for that. What you want is for her to go and clear that shit on out. So you want to wait a month. So if you hit a girl and she cancels a date or something like this, and you want to maximize your ass, wait a month. What I tell you with me, you're done. You flake. That is the unforgivable one with me. I can take a lot of stuff, right? I can forgive a lot of things. I don't forgive flakes. I don't forgive flakes. What you have just said, maybe it wouldn't be too bad if like we scheduled for Saturday and you canceled on Thursday. That's not that bad. I got 48 hours to come up with something else. I ain't saying I would tolerate it, but that one's not that bad. But we're going out Saturday at 8, and you tell me at 10 a.m. that morning that you got a tummy ache when I sent you the location. I tell you guys, I always send the location, not with girls that I'm going consistent with, but, with girls that I just met or whatever, first or second date. I'll send them the location on the day of the date, and you cancel that. Tell me you got a tummy ache. Oh, hell no, you out of here. I can't. No. That's it. I can't tolerate. And the thing I've seen about women like that who done stuff like that is it almost like they weren't even going to tell you unless you text or call them. So you could have called her at 4 o'clock or 3 o'clock and been like, hey, here's the location. She would have canceled then. Like, you ain't know you had a stomach ache when you woke your ass up this morning? That really fucking fries my fucking head when a woman does that. But if you want to maximize your ass take and you want to gamble with your time, it won't make you low value. It's not like you chasing her. It's not like you blowing her up 3-4 times, asking her out. You waited a month, and now you done gave her time to see whatever was going on with that other situation. Either it's good, or if things went good, she won't answer your text. If things went bad, she'll be open. So it's a win-win. For me, I just not gonna tolerate it. It's just that. Another reason why I won't tolerate it, guys, is because the mere thought of a woman thinking she has more value than me just because she has a vagina and I have a penis just doesn't sit well with me. I'm already doing enough. I had to approach you, right? Choosing signals or not, I still had to approach you, right? I had to set a date, all right? I'm probably going to pay for it, which I am going to pay for it. So I'm already doing all this and now your ass canceling. So it don't sit well with me. Like I got to, and then on top of that, I got to call your ass back again to set another date. You canceled on me. And you couldn't even call me again and say, hey, how your day going or something like that. I ain't saying call me and ask me out, but you at least could have called and said, hey, just call and see how you doing. They don't do shit. So that already don't sit well with me. So on top of that, now you canceling and I got to call you. No. So it's just, you're done with me. But I understand some of you guys want to maximize your ass intake. It's been girls that I done slept with that had I not been more persistent, I would not have slept with. Okay, so that's the situation with that. So if she cancels, wait a month, try again. If she won't set a date, hit you with the we'll see or can I let you know later, all that other crap. What you can do is you can actually wait till you see. That's actually what you can do. If she says you ask her out for Saturday and she says, well, I might gotta work, whatever. It's always work or the kids. It's always, because when she says that makes you look like an asshole if you got an issue with that. So if she says we'll see, then you actually will see. Now you say, well, what am I supposed to put my day on hold? Well, a good rule of thumb when I did this type of stuff, guys, before I became high value and just withdrawing the offer now if a girl come with that we'll see, what I would actually have done is I would actually have a backup plan for something fun to do. Okay, so say I had said a girl asked her out for Saturday and she said we'll see. Well, I say okay, I would make plans to do something else fun, like go to a something. Me and my boy could go shoot pool or something like this right here, or I could go to a club or a lounge or something like that. What I would do is I would already have a contingency plan in place just in case she didn't hit me up and actually let me know, we'll see. I'll actually start having a contingency plan in place. Okay. And also, even if a girl like this who's with the we'll see, she hit you back up and be like, oh yeah, let's go and do it. I still will have a contingency plan because I know a woman like that is still likely to flake. Okay. Because she obviously is not got high interest in you. She's talking about we'll see and all this other shit, right? So the thing is, I would still have a contingency plan. All right. So in a situation where a woman tells you we'll see, and if you don't want to withdraw the offer, you want to maximize your ass. You're trying to maximize your ass. This is what this is about. This ain't about raising interest or nothing like this. This is about maximizing your ass. You would say, okay, fine. Just let me know by Friday at noon. All right. Don't say let me know Saturday if you're going out Saturday. Just say let me know if you hit her up on Wednesday and asked her out for Saturday. Say, okay, cool. Let me know by Friday by noon. All right. So I can make other plans or something like that if you can't come through. All right. That won't make you low value or nothing like that. You're only doing that once. All right. For the rest of my guys out there, high value guys, a girl do this shit right here, withdraw the offer. All right. This is simply for my guys who are just trying to maximize their ass. Withdraw the offer. Fuck them. You either going to make a date right now, bitch, or we going to keep it moving. For you guys out there that want to maximize your ass, I done slept with girls who said, we'll see. Really, I really have in my life. We'll see. Had nothing else better to do with my time. I had a whole abundance of time on my hands. So it didn't make no difference if you actually came through or not. All right. So that's the situation with that. You can just actually wait till she sees. All right. Tells you she'll call you back, but doesn't. So sometimes, say you get a girl number at the mall on Saturday. You call her on Wednesday or Tuesday, whenever you call, right? And she says, okay, I'm on the other line. I'll call you right back. And she doesn't. Wait a month. All right. The issue you guys got to understand is that women have so much stuff going on. She literally could have forgot to call you back. Literally. She might have did have genuine interest. The thing with me is I'm in such abundance. I just don't care. Right. I just don't care. I just move on. All right. That's not so much of an ego thing. It's just like, man, I just don't care. OK, so if she tells you going to call you back and she doesn't, wait a month or so and try again. You might have to send her a picture to remind you or whatever. But it's likely, and the issue is by you waiting so long, it doesn't look thirsty. OK, it doesn't. When you wait, if you wait a month and you say, hey, I'm the dude that met you at the mall. You said you were going to call me back. You never did or whatever. You waiting a month doesn't look thirsty. You calling her back the next day after she said she'll call you back looks thirsty. Waiting a month just seemed like you're a high value man that you went through your phone and saw that I didn't call you back or something. It don't seem like you're a thirsty guy. All right. So if she says she'll call you back but doesn't, wait a month, call her back. Would I do that? Hell fucking no. But if you want to maximize your ass, you have fun. Call her back in a month. If she rejects you, if a woman rejects you, I'm talking about like say you work with a girl or something like that and you want to date a girl at the gym or something like that or at the club, she rejects you. Say you see her at the gym or the club a month later. If you see a girl at the gym, obviously you won't do it the next time. Maybe you wait a month or two and you try again. The thing y'all guys got to understand is sometimes women have stuff going on. A month later, things have changed. You know, I specifically asked the guy at the gym one time. He said, I done had so many trainers come in here and approach me on sales to train with them. And I said, well, what made you pick me over them? And he specifically said, the timing. The timing wasn't right. It's amazing how that fucking works. The timing is critical. And I tell y'all guys this with attraction. A lot of times when y'all see these guys with beautiful girls, and you're like, how the hell he get her? He just caught her at the right fucking time. This is why when you live a social life of abundance, you put yourself in a position to actually be that guy that meets her at that perfect time. That's how he got her. Okay, guys. So sometimes when you guys get rejected at that specific moment, maybe her boss chewed her ass out, maybe her period on, maybe her and her ex-boyfriend going through something. Who the fuck knows? Try in a couple of months, try one more time and see what she says if you want to maximize your ass. And sometimes a woman will give you points on that, not when you come to her the very next day or something like that. But like if it's a girl at the gym or something and you wait 2 months again or a month again, whatever the case may be, however you feel fit, what she could do is actually give you cool points because you wasn't butthurt. You know what a lot of guys do when you get rejected like that? They never want to look at the girl again. They don't ever even look her way again. So she can actually give you cool points for actually not being butthurt that she rejected you. As with me, I would never act butthurt or never talk to a girl again. I would always be cordial, but I ain't gonna ask your ass out again. Fuck you. You ask me out now, baby. I asked you one time. You gotta ask me now. Okay, or come around throwing hints or something. But if you guys want to maximize your ass intake, wait a month or two, try again if she rejected you. Timing is, y'all guys do not understand time. You catch any woman that, you can catch a woman that make $10 million a year in a supermodel. And if you catch her right, if you catch her in a point in her life where she tired of the fuck boys or tired of the celebrity guys, she might actually give you a chance. Because she might have just had a bad breakup with a dude that's a celebrity that cheated on her or something like that. And she might just be to a point where I want to try something different. I had a girl actually tell me that when I was in the basement. She was super hot and I didn't have my shit together. Matter of fact, my Chrysler 300 I had, the computer went out on it. So I didn't even have a car at this period. The car was in the backyard. Okay. So not only was I living in the basement, not only was I not making no money, I didn't even have transportation. And she specifically said, I normally don't do this. She normally like guys, they have their shit together. Not that she's looking for a millionaire. You know, she's just a guy who has his own place, nice apartment, 700, 800 square feet. She's not looking for a 10,000 foot mansion. She's not looking for a guy in a Bugatti. Just a nice guy that got nice, reliable transportation. Could be a fucking Chevrolet Suburban and a nice, stable job. And I had none of that. All right. And she's flat out told me, I normally don't do this. But what ends up happening is you catch these women and they go to dealing with these high value men who constantly cheat. They actually would give a low value, a man that doesn't have his shit together a chance because she's tired of the bullshit from the men that have their shit together. So they'll actually give a man who doesn't have his shit together a chance. All in timing, guys. All right. Next. If she tries to push the time back, I always tell you guys, if a woman tries to push the time back, stay firm to your time. And if she doesn't make that time, then cancel the date, right? Guess what you do in this situation? You want to maximize your ass. Be flexible. Let her push the time back. You ain't doing shit watching fucking Andy Griffith reruns. All right. You were just being firm so she don't think you no pushover. Understand that, guys, when you maximizing your ass, you're going to have to let go some of that ego. That's the point. You're going to have to let go of some of that. And it's a catch-22. She can actually perceive you as being too available and lose interest by you doing any of this. Also, on the other hand, one thing we do know, if a woman tries to push the time back and you say no, and she really couldn't make that time, guess what? That could really be the end of it. So y'all guys got to understand this. Women are already in abundance too, so they're not going to lose no sleep either fucking way. Okay. So usually what's going to happen, guys, when you see a woman doing any of these, she really doesn't care. She really doesn't care if you try again. She didn't lose no sleep either fucking way. All right. The point of it is any of you guys know that I'm telling the truth, that when you ever see any of this shit from a woman and you don't pursue it again, what ends up happening? You never see that woman again. Typically speaking. You know I'm telling the truth. If a woman tell you we'll see, and then you say you try to withdraw the offer or something like that, and you don't try again, will you have some women sometimes say, oh, okay, I can make it? Sure, you will. But 90% of the time, you try to withdraw the offer and shit, that's going to be the end of it. The thing with us high value men who in abundance, we don't give a shit. Let it be the end of it. So with this situation right here where she tried to push the time back, more than likely, you're not that important. And whatever she tried to push the time back for is taking precedence over you. So guess what? When you try to say, hey, well, I can't make that time, blah, 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 that's going to be the end of it. If you're a guy that says, I can do it, the only thing I do know is it's 50-50 that you might fuck her. I do know this for 100% sure. No date, you ain't fucking her. That I can guarantee you. If a woman says, we'll see, and you withdraw the offer and you don't go on a date, this is what I can promise you. You won't fuck. Now, will some women gain respect for you because you ain't so flexible in your time and it actually raised their interest? That's not what we're talking about. That's not what we're talking about. That's going to be a slightly, let me be honest with y'all. That is going to be such a small portion of women that doing any of this stuff that raise women's interest. that the guy that's more flexible will actually fuck more women than the guy that's firm. That's what I'm talking about. The point is, guys, what I've always told you guys, we don't do none of this shit because we want to raise bitch interest. We do this shit because we value our time. That's what I tell you. I put everything I do with women up to in a position of saying, okay, if I go out with this woman who doesn't have genuine interest in me, or she thinking about some other dude, and I'm gonna spend an hour and a half with her, or whatever, and that's with her. Let's think about the commute. So with the commute and the date, you probably talking 2 hours. Man, that's 2 chapters in my book. Just think about that for a second, guys. That's 2 chapters in my book that I just gave up for a woman that don't even got genuine interest in me. She's just killing time because the dude she really didn't want to see her that day. Okay, when you become a high value man, you just don't, you want to be out with women who have genuine interest in you. That's the thing. All right. If you go back and you listen to if y'all guys see how I've evolved, I've become more and more and more high value. My patience with women has gotten shorter and shorter. That's because the more high value you come, the less patience you have. That's how it works, guys. All right. And last, she doesn't make herself available. So you call her out, you call her to set up a date. She doesn't make herself available. Wait a month, try again. Good rule of thumb, always try twice. For my guys out here that's in strictly abundance and they don't really care about maximizing their ass, what they care about is maximizing their purpose, stick to one time. Bitch, you got one time to get it right. That's all you get. You get one shot. So that's what you got going on right here. This is the battle. You got guys over here trying to maximize their purpose and their time and their purpose and becoming the best man that they possibly can. Or you got guys over here they own their purpose, but they really want to maximize their ass. It's like it takes a little slight precedence over their purpose. All right. Neither one makes you a bad guy. OK, I don't want to say the guys who are young and they want to, maximize their ass intake. I'm not saying it makes you a bitch or a punk or nothing like that. I'm just saying there's 2 different dynamics over here. And me, I'm gonna be a guy that I want to maximize my purpose. That's it. Not saying I'm a better man than you. That's just that where I'm at. Understand that I'm old enough to be a lot of you guys dads. So I get it. If you 18, 19, 20, 21, you might don't want to be like as strict as me. So I get it. Okay. I'm not trying to judge nobody, but that's the good rule of thumb, guys, to always give a woman 2 chances if you're trying to maximize your ass without coming across as being low value or too available. None of these, if you waiting a month, no woman I think would say, oh, he's so thirsty, this, that, and the other. What would look thirsty is if she rejected you or she did something and the very next day or later that week you hit her up, but that looks desperate and thirsty. Waiting 3-4 weeks and stuff like that, nothing. No woman would confuse that with, oh, he's so thirsty, he's chasing behind me. I find that hard to believe that a woman feels that way, would feel that way. Okay, guys, I'll get back with you guys later. What's up, fellas? So I had a patron supporter in my comments say, AMS, just go back to the camera phone. All right, when I bought the new phone, because y'all guys seen when I first bought this new camera, I was going through a learning curve, right? I fucked up, had the lights, ran out of memory space one time. I can't remember, I did something else too. I had it too close on my face one time, that little learning curve, right? And so I want to just talk about this right here for a second, guys. 2 things I want to talk about. Being afraid of going through a learning curve and people not wanting you to change. First, I'll talk about the learning curve. Right now, what holds a lot of you guys back from doing things or bettering yourself is it's going to be a learning curve. I knew when I bought this camera that probably for the first couple of weeks, just getting it all the way set and figuring out the perfect lighting and everything, the perfect setting, that things probably was going to be a little, a little messed up or whatever. But the thing was, I was willing to go through it because I knew long term it would be better for the channel. Right now, I guarantee you, as some of you guys right now know that something would be better if you did it, but that fear of going through that little couple of weeks or month learning curve prevents you from pursuing it. Guys, you can't be afraid of, failure. Being afraid of a learning curve is akin to being afraid of failure. You can't be afraid of failure. I knew that when I got this camera, I said, maybe about the first month, you probably gonna mess up a few times. I just knew it. That's part of learning anything you do. It's gonna take a while till you get it down. I pretty much got it down now. I shouldn't really much have any more kinks and stuff with the camera, but y'all guys saw it took me a month. I made a few mistakes. I think I had it so close on my face on one video, you could see up my damn nostrils. Okay, learning curve, I had to learn. So don't be afraid of that. Next thing I want to talk about is people not wanting to see you change. You guys got to understand, any of you guys that are over here right now watching me that are overweight, get ready for you ain't got nothing, you got cancer, you got AIDS, you might as well get ready for that. I ain't talking about for my guys that's trying to lose 5 or 10 pounds. But if you somebody lose 50 or 60 pounds, here come all the people telling you how great you look, morbidly obese. Well, if I look so goddamn great, why wasn't I getting no goddamn ass? That's what I want to know. Put me up on that, Pastor. Why wasn't I getting no ass if I look so great? Oh yeah, people gonna come tell you how good and healthy you was at 350 pounds. I can remember those days. Oh, you looking a little thin, you looking a little skinny. Yeah, motherfucker, you should try it too. So you're gonna get all of that, guys. When you try to change yourself or better yourself, essentially what you're doing is you're holding up a mirror to other people. I'm bettering myself and you're not. That scares people. It's human nature to be afraid of things. It's human nature to be afraid of change and things we don't understand. The government right now has secrets that they cannot tell us because people will go out and lose their fucking mind. You know what'll happen again? Now we will have another shortage on toilet paper. You remember the pandemic? People are fucking crazy and cuckoo. They are afraid of things they don't understand. They're afraid of change. That's how humans are. So you guys might as well get used to it. I can still remember the Hodge twins when they first started making their videos standing up. And they made a video saying that people were subscribing and thumbing down the video because they was making videos standing up. How stupid can you be? Just because the guys decided that they didn't want to sit in those squeaky chairs no more and they wanted to make the videos standing up, that they had people that were unsubscribing for that. I remember when they said they had started doing intermittent fasting. They had got so bad they had to start an intermittent fasting channel just because people didn't want to hear them talk about intermittent fasting because it's something so different. So the point I'm trying to make to you guys is you're going to expect that in life. I wasn't surprised by that comment. Quite frankly, I'm surprised I didn't get it sooner because that's how humans have always been. Any kind of change that goes on to you in your life, people are going to have something negative to say about it. It's just the way it is. You're going to have hating, and then they're going to try to tell you how much you have changed. But what really has happened is it's not that what you're doing has changed you, it has changed them. They don't want to be around you at 12% body fat. It makes them feel so much better when you at 25, 30% body fat. You losing weight and stuff, let's just be quite frank, right? The average person walking the street can stand and lose a few pounds. You start losing a few pounds, now I don't have no excuses no more because you're losing a few pounds, so why can't I? That's the thing. So guys, y'all can expect that. Just pay it no mind. I don't really think that it's hating. I don't really think the guy was hating or nothing like that. I really just think the guy just afraid of change. You guys have gotten so comfortable with me just talking on the camera phone and stuff like that. Even though that this is a better camera. Most of you guys said, man, I fucks with the new quality and stuff like that. But it's still some guys, go back to the camera phone. And I'll be the first guys that want to tell you guys, I'm the same way. I remember I was filming in portrait mode and guys were like, AMS, turn the phone around, put it in horizontal mode. I would not do it because I was comfortable with the phone being like that. And how long did it take me to actually finally switch over? Maybe 4 or 5 months. All I had to do was turn the phone like this, but I was so comfortable with it being in portrait mode, even though it was less quality. That's how comfortable we as human beings get. Okay, guys, some of you guys right now in bad relationships or in jobs you hate just because you're afraid of the unknown. If I leave this woman, will I be able to get another woman? If I leave this job, will I be able to get another job? Scarcely like a motherfucker. Afraid of the unknown. You have to get out of that. Okay, guys, so I want to just bring a little quick video, talk to you guys about that. Pay that no attention. Just human nature. People get accustomed to seeing you one way and they want to just see you that way. They don't want to see you change. They don't want to see no growth out of you. Okay, guys. All right, I'll get back with you guys later.